as leadership. And I'm very encouraged that this event will resonate very well with what we are doing in this occasion. To planning, decision-making, and implementation phases of programs and strategies at every level and in every sector. The documents we are about to launch outline Kenya's ambition to implement a low-carbon and climate-resilient development strategy pathway. To begin with, the long-term low-emissions carbon development strategy provides the salient actions intended to enable the country undertake comprehensive decarbonization of economic activity and achieve resilience to the adverse impacts of climate change by 2050. Secondly, the National Climate Change Action Plan 2023-2027 maps out in detail the sequence of clear and measurable actions that form the implementation pathway towards the attainment of the law Parliament for expeditiously discharging their responsibility in enabling stakeholders towards the achievement of national climate action objectives. It is noteworthy that the primary thrust of the amendment is to provide the exploration of the full potential of carbon markets in Kenya in order to access adequate financing for effective climate action. An overarching goal of the National Climate Action Plan is to align climate action in require, as was said earlier, $62 billion. To access this level of funding, it is critical for us to collaborate with a broad coalition of stakeholders led by development partners in implementing various projects and programs. And I want to, in a very special way, on behalf of government and people of Kenya, thank. I promise you they deserve a better round of applause. Thank you. That's so little for us to do for the so much they have done for us. One such program is the Financing Locally Led Climate Action, which we call FLOCA, which is dedicated to supporting the delivery of locally led climate action by strengthening the capacity of county and national governments to manage climate risk from the bottom. The FLOCA program design provides a bold and innovative bottom-up decentralization of climate financing as well as decision-making, thereby empowering the lowest units, which are the grassroots level communities in each of Kenya's 1,450 wards. These committees will take charge. This approach not only aligns with the rallying call of this summit, it also reprofiles communities as agents of change. Climate action and resilience building are not mere victims of climate change. Further, it provides a framework for ready access to local and traditional knowledge and practices used by communities to survive and thrive in the midst of constant change and crisis. The achievements of the program so far include the establishment of fundamental climate action institutions in counties, including county climate change legislation and regulatory frameworks, county climate change units, and county climate change funds, as well as 1,450 ward climate change planning committees. As you can see, it is a robust network that is already built on existing institutions to avoid any duplication. Another commendable achievement under the FLOCA is the development of county climate change action plans through unity level. Additionally, the government under FLOCA has transferred nearly $7 million, about $1 billion shillings, to counties to support county institutional reform and county-level participatory climate risk assessments. This support has borne fruit, and pointed us in a highly encouraging direction towards progress in climate action. As a result, I will today issue Kenya shillings 7.2 billion, approximately $50 million to counties in the form of county climate change investment grants, which together with the Kenya shillings 3 billion, about $20 million of county-owned resource allocations, will finance local climate action priorities in agriculture, water, and national resource management in every county, cascaded to every ward. I very sincerely thank our governors for their support of the program, which has made it easier for us to achieve so much progress in such a very short time. In the same vein, I encourage them to go further and offer more robust support for our efforts to grow 5% by the year 2032. I commend the effective collaboration between the Ministries of National Treasury and Planning and Environment and Climate Change and Forestry with the Council of Governors, which have facilitated the implementation of FLOCA, recognize the significant support that has come from the World Bank, the governments of Germany, Sweden, Denmark, and Netherlands, and encourage more development partners to come on board. It should go without saying that the government remains fully committed to ensuring that funds mobilized under these and other programs are fully utilized for the intended purposes and in the intended manner, and that we shall remain vigilant, and I dare say ruthless, against any malpractice. Munajua mambo ni matatu. Effective partnership. Effective partnership is the engine behind the success of programs like FLOCA, which have placed Kenya firmly on the path towards adaptation and resilience, and also propelled the country close to establishing a national electric power grid made of 100% of renewable energy. Our vision to reach this target by 2030 as a prelude to drive green industrialization is the future